What's going on? It's your boy Sermon at Sermon's Domain on Twitter. Hoodie Allen is back with his sophomore album titled Happy Camper. Now, it's unique. It's on iTunes, but you can also download it on his website. So I like the idea of, giving the fans a choice. And I think Hoodie Allen is in a position where he can definitely do that. His fans will support it. Obviously, it's #1 on iTunes, at least the last time I checked. But I want to discuss Happy Camper because I think it's a much better album than people keep talking. I like Numbers and Against Me, and I think there was another couple of songs that I really still play from People Keep Talking. But overall, I think the album largely didn't sit with me past a couple months, I feel. And I don't know, I can't call it with Happy Camper. It might not be in rotation a couple months later, but I think like it's a strong body of work. It's a lot happier than his debut album, with the exception of like the intro, which is focusing on like his anxiety. But the overall album is very fun, and I think that's what Hoodie Allen's intentions are, to create some fun music, stuff that'll sound good when he performs on his upcoming tour. Like a record like Are You Having Any Fun? Now, I watched the video for that today. If you haven't seen the video, go watch it. Hoodie Allen, Are You Having Any Fun? It is a really good video. He makes some extraordinary visuals. It's kind of like it's him going on a date, and he's doing certain things to gain points. Like, it's like the bar, like at the top or whatever. It's like a kind of like GTA. It reminds me of GTA. And he goes on this date with this woman. Like, he answers the door in like some outfit, and he gets minus 500 points. And then he was able to like switch it and gain 500 points back. She sees his ride, and he doesn't, and she deducts more points. It's kind of hard to explain, but it's a really good visual. It's fun. It's cool. It's creative, and I think that is a good representation of what the album is. Hoodie Allen always has these really good hooks for like guest features. Obviously, the standout for this album being Black Bear. Now, on People Keep Talking, I really liked the artist named Max. He was the one that did the hook on Against Me, and I know he did another record. He was like the standout for me, and I was really hoping like he would pop back up on this album. I really got to look him up on Twitter, on Google, whatever, and find some of his music, because I haven't heard anything from him, at least since his appearance on Hoodie Allen's debut album. But going back to this current album, Black Bear is a standout. He's on a record called Surprise Party, and he's on Champagne and Pools. And I really think he is extraordinary talent. If you've ever watched some of my other videos, like I did a review on Black Bear's last album, and I also praised him in Artist to Watch For in 2016, I think he's going to be one of those big artists. And him having these two hooks was really good. They're some of the strongest hooks on the album, the most memorable. And I like Champagne and Pools a lot. It's probably the most standout record out of everything. But at the same time, it's also kind of your standard, hey, look, us three, we're going on tour. Us three being Hoodie, Black Bear, and Kyle. Here's a record, so we have something to perform on tour. And I never noticed this before, but as I'm listening to Kyle's verse, he kind of reminds me, in a way, of like Tyler, the Creator, like voice-wise. I don't know if anybody else has ever observed that, but I thought so. I'm listening, I'm like, he kind of sounds like he could be like a cousin to Tyler, the Creator. He could be in that family, not lyrically, and there are two different styles, but just voice-wise, I felt like they kind of sound a little bit similar. The other thing I wanted to talk about real quick was Hoodie Allen always has some good album closure songs. King to Me is probably the deepest record on that album, and it comes at the end, so it's like one of the things that you remember last about the project. And I think it takes away from like that fun happiness vibe, but not in a bad way, in a way that makes you think. And I think that's what the intention of it is. At least it was also the intention where People Keep Talking, when he had Against Me as the last song. But overall, I gotta say, Happy Camper is a great follow-up to People Keep Talking. It's probably a better follow-up. I think it's going to be in rotation a lot more. I like that it's short and to the point. It's 10 songs. It's only 33 minutes. I don't even know if it's counted as a sophomore album, but I think, I don't know, at this point, you know, the line between album and mixtape is so blurred that they're just kind of, you know, mixed together. But those are my thoughts on Hoodie Allen's Happy Camper album. Like I said, you can go buy it on iTunes or you can download it for free on his website. And I'd love to know your thoughts on Happy Camper in the comment section below. And then like the video, subscribe to the channel if you're not already, share the video. Follow me on Twitter at SermonsDomain. And as always, thank you for your time. I appreciate you for watching. And until next time.